Typical gets on my fucking nerves.
Same. Why'd you turn off the mic? Because it was making some weird ass noise in the mic. Sounded like we were in a tunnel.
Sounded like we had tunnel vision.
It was echoing like fuck.
Sounded like we had tunnel vision. Oh. Are you just spending all your time on here just testing every game?
Oh, fuck this. I'm sitting here waiting for...
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they destroyed the Rays 10-1. The win was their 6th in a row. In other...
Luis Severino gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lourdes Gurriel becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Wonder if this fan will do that shit again.
Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Temperature here at first pitch after a seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. So striding in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early.
You do know I'm live streaming, right?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Look. First, and that's a tough play. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a cold strike about high. Nothing 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
American. I am live streaming.
yesterday's game.
Oh, no.
Chopper to short. Bichette gathers it in. And that's the first down.
You're gonna get me copyrighted.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar.
It's a song on
First pitch
TikTok.
on its way.
Still.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. He holds it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Day off from yesterday. Back out there for this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, it's not always easy to hit the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night. That's exactly where I was going there. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games are pretty up on them. 6-hole guys locked in there.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. He's set. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Now at the plate, Cavan Biggio. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Here's the first pitch to him. Danny Jansen is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Derek Fisher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Hit hard back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Grichuk is there to put it away for route number 1. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Fisher looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back back-to-back pitches. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. 4th home run here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit down the third baseline. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Next will be the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. This is popped up. Higashioka has a play. 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the 3rd out. 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Cavan Biggio is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Tellez stands at second with 2 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Fouled off. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is Fisher, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bichette's got it. And there's one down now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times.
Absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Hero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Fisher is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Derek Fisher the next to bat as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Change up low, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Through 5 1/2, the Yankees 4, the Blue Jays. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, left shortstop,
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Rendell Grichuk comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Kyle Higashioka. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the.
Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
As a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. A 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Clint Frazier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is ready now. Cavan Biggio. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Bounce towards the second baseman. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Fisher. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Sliding into the box, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, there's a classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Fisher. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is foul right side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High chopper to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Severino over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Severino earns the win, his second, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final run score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.